Number 3, okay, now I'm using the same target, okay, the knee. People are saying, why not the groin? Well, the groin is definitely a target, and we'll get into in a second. But here, the knee is just easier to access, right? And I'm looking at distorting, I call it distorting, right? Disrupting, whatever you want to call it, but taking out this person's mobility. The groin kick is very powerful and very functional, but sometimes you hit the groin, especially, we're talking about hitting a man in the groin especially, it's like a delayed reaction, okay? It doesn't always get the response right away that you want. But when you take out the knee, it's not much of a delay. As soon as that person's having a hard time moving, I can either go in for my finish, whatever that's going to be, whether it's striking, whether I'm looking to just contain them, or I can exit, right? So that's what I like about attacking the knees first, right, is that it actually disrupts their ability to function. They might be hopped up on something, so the pain doesn't do anything, right? So if you go for a pain type attack, it might not do anything, and now you're even in a worse position because you just took that foot off the ground, again, depending on your speed and how well you train it. But that being said, what I'm going to use here is what we call an oblique kick. Now, there's 2 ways I can do this. Again, I can stomp it just like the last kick I showed you, right, where I'm stomping down on the knee, or I can rake up the knee like that, right? So again, I don't need to change my body position to execute this strike, right? I'm not rotating in or anything like that on this one. All I got to do is that or that, right? It's going to be very quick here or here, but it's my rear leg that I'm doing it with, right? So we just use the term oblique kick, but it has different functions, right? It's either stomping or it's raking. Sometimes it stomps and goes all the way through like we stomp to the inside of the knee. Very effective. Be careful training that one. That's number 3.